I don't want to be in the way. All right. So we're basically just going to be going through kind of piece by piece. I may be pausing it a few times just to gush about everything, but I'm really excited for the opportunity. Oh, hello. Welcome, everyone. You've come just in time. We're going to be going through and watching, and I've watched it already, so this isn't a live reaction, but I'm pretty much going to react about the same way that I did when I first did it. But now I get friends. And now there are several artists and animators that are in the chat. You know, if anyone's here that would like to gush about them, please do. Because they deserve it for sure. Because this is a lot of hard work. You know, I don't know what I was expecting. Birdie! Hi, Birdie! Oh, so many wonderful people. Yay! Thank you! And thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. I'm just little skate girl. Little skate fan girl. I'm no notable person in the fandom. I think my most notable thing that I've done is I did a lot of the art for the mini golf fic, if anyone's read that. And me and Kristen worked together to bring May, the writer of the mini golf fic, onto Twitter and like interacting with people. So I think that's my biggest claim to ring of fame. Is cooperating with Kristen to get May onto social media and drawing some of the art for the mini golf fic. That was me. That's about it. Otherwise, I'm just I enjoy the content. I don't create as much as I used to. But I always enjoy the content. But anyway, so we're going to be going through, watching the whole thing, pausing in and out. I may be slowing down parts. I'm gonna definitely be gushing constantly about all the art and the animation. And again, I'm not an animator. I have taken animation courses several times. I do art. I don't have patience for animation. It takes so much more focus and attention that I do not have. Oh, if you're one of the artists or creators and you came here to be hyped up, you're in the right place, because it's going to happen a lot. And again, 100% deserved, everybody, from the designs to the little subtle extras. Like, we'll get to it, but the comic I was a wonderful surprise. The little transition, that was great. Okay, anyway, without further ado, I'm going to make myself a little quieter. And I'm going to make the sound a little louder, and we're going to watch. Tell me if the levels are weird or too loud, or because I can never tell. I'll make myself even smaller. Tiny, tiny tubey. There we go. Aww, so cute. I love it. So, since you're here, Alex, yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Um, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think that's really cute too, and it's a nice little segue because, you know, just like other openings, it gives a good setup for what the story is. Obviously, if you're watching, you know what the story is, you know Skate, but it's cute to see, like, in the context of this AU, more or less, like who's interacting with whom. You know, you've got the little subtle nod with the snowflake. I like the shattering glass was really cool. Alex, how long would you say did it take you, like, overall? Like, can you go through some of what your process was? Like, do you typically just do storyboarding first and then sketches? Like how did the process go? Second question, how many times did you listen to this opening? Because I know the few times that I have animated or done animatics, hours of listening to the song over and over and over and over again. I did an animatic for Hades Town. And I can't even tell you, like, I'm sure it's on my Spotify, but like in my Wrapped, that was probably my top song just because I listened to it so much. I'm going to interview all of you, just so you know. If you are in this chat and you animated a part, one, speak up, and so we can gush about you and your project. And two, I'm gonna be asking questions because I'm that kind of person. I'm Fox, by the way, for people who do not know me. Nice, yeah. But yeah, like 100%, like eventually the song kind of just fades into the background and you don't listen to it except for the specific parts where you're like, hey. But like the thing about being an animator is it's so neat to be able to, you know, because my whole life, or artists I'm sure really can sympathize with this, you listen to an animation, like you listen to a song and you're like, man, I can see the animation in my head, and the power that animators to have to actually like make it into a reality. So good. Oh yeah, comics 100% help with that. Like that's sort of my cheat. Like I would love to do actual animation, but instead I'm just like, I'll just make comics, which is basically storyboarding, but with more color and text. Yeah, I just do comics. That's me. But yeah, I've done several like animatics and little mini things here, but long ago. Okay, anyway. Hello, welcome. Welcome. We just did the amazing original anime opening, and now we're going to get to the crux of it. Yeah, like, I'm going to riff a little bit. When this first came out, Celia, is that how you pronounce your name? Also amazing parts. It's so good to see all the parts from people. Yeah, all the animators up in the chat. Welcome. When this first came out, like, it's so, you know, there's been plenty of drama CDs. Sila. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Like, people, I know the pain of people pronouncing my name wrong. You know, obviously my name is spelled like Faux. I pronounce it Fox because I'm a fox. But anyway, welcome. When this first came out, I was just so surprised that they actually did it, and they went through the actual story of Cinderella, but with Reki and Longa as the two main characters. I don't know. It was amazing, and they released it in parts, and you sort of had to like browse all of Tumblr to find the actual. Yeah, Alex was wonderful and found my stream. That's great that you guys are here. Like I said, you're just gonna get gushed at constantly, so be prepared if you want to be gushed at. But it's so nice to see it in reality, because we can all imagine in our heads, but it's nice to see something that's so the fandom was so passionate about bringing to life. All right, here we go. Oh, I did want to say, I really like the style of the storybook. Like this panel in particular, so good.
掃除や洗濯をさせられていたのです。よいしょ。ようやく窓拭きが終わったわ。次はお皿を洗わなくちゃ。いつものようにシンデレキが家の仕事をしていると。
何? Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, I'm gonna pause because like this artist, this animator, Tina. Like the snarkiness, the faces, so good, so perfect. Hello, welcome. But no, it's just so great. And again, you know, it's interesting to see everyone's different style. And obviously some people have different approaches to the animatic, or they'll have more detailed areas here or there. Or like, you know, like in the first section, we saw really well shadowed like backgrounds and establishing shots. And obviously, since this portion of the animation is much more focused on the character and the interactions and actions, all the focus is being put on the transitions between movements, the character themselves. And so, like, it doesn't take away from the overall flow of the story, because the parts that are most important are the ones that are being focused on. So, I just wanted to say, it's very good. Where's my mouse? There it is.
2番目の姉のミアがやってきました。ミアは意地悪な猫のような目で言いました。
相変わらずクズだね、シンデレキは。これが僕の妹だなんて思いたくないな。
食事の支度もまだのようね。あなた、私たちを飢え死にさせるつもり？
一番上の姉、チェリーです。彼女は同じ空気を吸うのも嫌とばかりに扇で口を覆います。
すみません、お姉様たち、今すぐ作りますから。
シンデレキは慌てて炊事場に向かいましたが、扉のところで大きな体に弾き飛ばされてしまいました。
嫌だわ。私のお花のドレスが汚れちゃうじゃないの。
Okay, pausing again, because Shadow is rocking that dress. Like, I know there are many collaborative efforts with the designs for the characters and the clothing that they were in, but Shadow is just, he pulls it off so good. And the flower in the hair, amazing. The fact that the little, like, ascot cravat, like, I forgot what it's called, like, doesn't, you know, they're all out there. It's so good. And going back just a little bit, just this subtle movement up and down, like when Reki was running, is really good. I like the transition there.
嫌だわ。私のお花のドレスが汚れちゃうじゃないの。シンデレキ、あんたって本当にノロまでクズなカメなんだから。
ママ母のシャドウが大きな体を
Yeah, work it, Shadow.
すみません、お母様。すぐに食事の支度をしますから。
まあいいわ。それより馬車の支度をしてちょうだい。
出かけるんですか？
Oh, I was gonna say, like, one of the frames that all of it's wonderful, definitely. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's, well, you know, the thing with animation, and like as a comic artist, I understand this too. You know, I spend about 5 hours a page, like on my comics when I do my updates, and it takes you 2 seconds to read it. So, you know, like people spend like hours and hours, like moving this, drawing that line over, like overlaying this, tweening that, you know, adding the shadow and everything like that. And it's literally a 2 to 5 second clip. And I don't think a lot of people understand when it comes to animation, like how long and how tedious it can be. But going at it and being able to say, I made that thing move, is just really gratifying. And just the detail, like we're gonna go back just a little. Because I love Reki's face. When he tilts his head. One, lipstick on point. Great job. This is so cute! This, like, that was one of the frames that I think stuck out to me the most. That little head tilt. One, Reki's expression, so good. And the pigtails, wonderful. But yeah, I love it. He's so big! Oh, the lips! The blush! Soul! And again, shaky. I think, like, everyone did an amazing job, obviously. And again, like I mentioned before, everyone has different approaches, and you can see again, like the background is not the focus of the shot, so there's no reason to like have extremely detailed background, everything like that. The focus is the movement of the characters, the interactions, the expressions are on point. So yeah, this is so good.
ランガ王子は S の舞踏会で結婚相手を探されるそうなの。
The fan.
あ
Aww.
んた相手にされるわけないでしょ、アホが。
Hoga.
結婚すれば富、権力、名声が思いのままよ。
悪くないな。
チェリーね、ランガ王子が豊島好きだ
So
といいわね。
snarky.
なんですって。
やっぱり若さには
I
かな
like
わ
this
ない
part
んじゃない
too.
かな。僕の方がお肌だってほら。
Like I like the subtle movements and the focus on detailing the fang that Mia has. You know, it's nice to see that even though there was a set design that everyone followed. Sorry, that was my phone being inappropriate. But it's so fun to see everyone's take on it. Like obviously very different styles. Like especially, well, not especially, but like going from like the thickness and detail of Shaky and then heading into the fun like characterized lines here. You know, again, it's nice to see that every animator brought their own uniqueness and focus to it.
権力、名声が思いのままよ。
悪くないな。
Yeah, the dynamic is really good.
ランガ王子が
But like each little expression.
なんですって。
やっぱり若さにはかなわないんじゃないかな。僕の方がお肌だってほら。
父臭い小娘が。大人の魅力ってのを教えてあげるわ。
生き遅れのおばさんが披露宴には呼んであげるから。
And the movement's so good.
しないよ。
The move and work I can't read the name. Wokibug? The movements in this one were great. And like, you know, the lips aren't moving at all. Like there's no lip syncing. Like I know some of the parts go into lip syncing, which is even more amazing. But you don't need it because the movements are moving, the character is moving the line, and the performance of the VAs, which also wonderful, really like brings it all together. But it works so well.
やめなさい。あんたたちは二人とも私に似てとても美人よ。
Yeah, and there's like
お母様に
ないない。死んだお父様に感謝しよ
this part killed me with Oka. One, Oka looks great. Two, Oka as the dad, also very good. But I know it's beautiful, chef kiss. But yeah, again, focusing what I was saying before, like not every word is being spoken or pronounced, but like the overall mouth shapes are changing and moving along with it, and it's working so well. I know, actually, that's a good question. What happened to Oka? Where did he go? Where's Sketchy? Where's Sketchy in here? Is Sketchy hanging out in the back? Oh, you know, Sketchy's the Cinderella's dog from the original movie. He's the dog that Cinderella has. Oh, could you see Sketchy making the dress, being the mice? He doesn't help Reki at all. Sketchy just makes it harder for him. He hides the things to make the dress. Oh, you eat hedgehogs? Cute.
どういう意味よ。
夜になり、意地悪なママ母たちはお城に行って
The
しまいました。
entire scene with Joe.
ですが、かわいそうなシンデレキは連れて行ってもらえません。
仕方ないわ。服もボロボロだし、それにスケボ
You're
ー持ってないもん
beautiful, Reki. Shut.
だからって諦めちまうのか。
そこに現れたのは筋骨隆々としたフードの男で
He's
す。
here.
誰？
俺か。俺の名はジョー。通りすがり
Oh,
の
there's hedgehogs hiding? I'll have to find them. Oh, thank you for checking my posture.
鍛え抜かれた筋肉を見てわからないか。
This whole part, like I'll get into it more when we had the squat. But it's so good, and like the shakiness, it's a nice, it's subtle, but it makes such a difference.
俺の名はジョー。
Like when he's stretching his
通りすがり
muscles.
のなんだと思う？
He is the next JoJo.
この鍛え抜かれた
Like the shaking, it's so
わ
good!
からないか
戦士
外れ
じゃないと
よく見ろって
Expressions, the hands.
力こぶ
わかった武闘家だ
魔法使いだよ
筋肉全然関係ねえじゃん
行きたいんだろうクレイジー
Also, this is a very nice
行
Joe.
きたいけどでも
スケート
Oh,
なら
Spanner Gun! I wasn't even paying attention to Spanner Gun. Spanner Gun, who everyone should know, but if you do not know, that is the name of the little critter in Reki's headband. I wasn't even paying attention to the Spanner Gun expressions, but I love in the animation when Spanner Gun changes depending on Reki's mood, and so I just noticed in this, this is only my second watch through, but I like that Spanner Gun expression was changing the match.
俺が魔法で出してやろう
マジで俺魔法って見るの初めてだ
It's powering up.
スクワ
Hold on. This expression and the oh gosh, why don't I remember what they're called? But the tweening lines, like the follow through with the motion blur, very good, very good. Especially because the model is more or less, it's just like I think it's more or less just going between 2 or 3 images. Like for when it squats afterwards. But it helps. Yeah, it's literally just the back and forth, but the movement of those lines helps like with the transition between the squash and stretch. It helps with that transition a lot, and it really sells it. Not only because of the face.
なんでスクワットなの
これが俺のマッスルマジックだ
それ本当に魔法なのかよ
お前も
Same
やるんだよ
Reki.
俺も
行くぞはい
マジか
はい
はい
Corbits really captured the exhaustion and exasperation and the expression from the lines really well. It's neat to see like how much you can take just from the voice lines and what you see in your head, and this style works really well for it as well.
シンデレキは魔法使いとスクワットを続けるうちに気持ちが高ぶっていきましたそれは不思議な一体感と恍惚で
and the fact that you guys paid attention to like the background sounds, because obviously the main point is the narration that's going on in front, but just the pace really helps too, just capturing that up and down motion, because the words and the transition between the frames flips really well and works really well with the voice line timing. Magical girl transformation time! So good. So smooth! I just gotta, okay, because who is that? Because that's a different person than, no, it is the same person. Anne, wonderful job. Those movements were so smooth. Like, especially the magic, the swirl. Beautiful! You did great, Anne! Like that in particular, like the flow of the hair and how it moved. Wonderful, wonderful all around. So good.
本当に出たしかもガラスでできたスケボーなんて初めて見るかっけえ
くれてやるそいつを履いて城に行くといい
本当にやったこれで S ができる
And the
できるんだ
attention to the oh, okay, subtle thing but amazing. So glass in general, very hard to color and draw. Glass in animation, also very hard. But like I love that so the fact that you can see his fingers, like there's the continuity of the glass. Very nice, good attention to detail. And also Joe being Reki's voice echoing a little too much. But yeah, just the fact that there's so much detail in this.
でもやっぱダメだ
お城に行くには許可証のステッカーがいるんだ。
Yeah, the reflection.
だねえな。
Sin.
よいしょっと。
I love this part. I actually completely forgot about this part in the drama CD. The whole idea of him stripping. He's like, why are you stripping? But Joe's nonchalant face, like, contrasting with Reki's sheer, like, embarrassment? Shock? I don't know. It's really good.
魔法使いが力を込めると
Oh, yeah! And the horses! I remember the horses.
マジックシックスパーク。
なんということ。
Sin, yeah, like the smoke and the movement and they're so good. I love the horses. I don't know if any of you watch Drawfee, but they remind me of a Jacob horse. If anyone gets that reference, I love you. But they're really cute, and I want to know about this one that has the little skate. Like, is that a skater horse? Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that you get that reference. It's just a Jacob horse. A long Jacob horse. I think it's great. Horses, 1, hard to animate. 2, well, 1, hard to draw. 2, impossible to animate. I actually watched a video that Polygon did recently about, like, animating horses in games and why it's so hard. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's, yeah, so this is a skater horse is what we're saying, which is great. I would love to see a horse on a skateboard. If dogs can do it, then horses can do it. You just need a big enough skateboard, right? Anyway, yes, transitions, wonderful, expressions, amazing. Sen, great job.
魔法使いのシックスパックから4頭の馬と
Shiny!
馬車許可証の
Is that a blep? I hope that's a blep and not a mane. Does this horse have a name, Sen? What is this horse's name? If it doesn't have a name, it needs a name. I always like naming things Ollie. Oh. Is Ollie okay? Ollie would be a really cute name. Backside rodeo! That's... Aw. You are Sen. Hello, Sen. We got the whole gang here. Welcome. This horse is great. I love them. I protect them with my life.
ステッカーが現れました。
Oh! I get it. I thought that the symbol on the side of the coach was what got them in, but what you are saying is the horse with the sticker is the reason they got in. I understand. It's very cute.
マジかよ。
筋肉に不可能はない。
いや、そこは魔法って言ってくれ。
だが気をつけろ。今出したやつは。
Lighting in here, beautiful. Look at that rim lighting, gorgeous.
わかった。何から何までありがとう。マッスルマジックジョー。
Jacob Horse Revenge.
こうしてシンデレキはガラスのスケボーを手にクレイ
Nice
ジーロッ
pan.
ク場
Look
へ
at
と
that
向かっ
pan
たのでした。
action. Beautiful.
着飾った女たちが王子様が現れるのを
Okay, so it's a really fun transition from that into this extremely detailed scene. And I know this is the one that you use for the trailer. Wonderful, like the subtle movements, the fan on a different keyframe than the chuckle. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, so good. It really sells the whole thing. The movement, the shading, the colors. And again, there's not really a lot of shading on the characters, which is great and understandable because they have to move a little more. But just the fact that there's so much detail going on.
お見えになられたぞ。あれがランガ王子か。
見て、あの
ランガ王子。
まるで雪の妖精みたい。
The fade. great. The fact that you can see, like, the opacity behind the eyebrows and eyes, also very good. Yeah, oh yeah.
王子ランガ王子
何スネーク
Yeah, I know, 100% Alex. And honestly, I think it helps because, you know, I talked a little bit before about how people have different drawing styles, animation styles, everything like that. And so I feel like having it colored, one, would take even more time. And you guys already spent a ridiculous amount of time on this. And then, two, I said before, like, having those detailed backgrounds, obviously when they fit in this kind of situation, it works because overall everything's the same. But if you spent so much time on those detailed backgrounds, it would take away from some of the dynamicness in the expressions or the subtleness in some of the movements, because your eye would be much more focused on what's going on in, like, the colors might draw your attention away, or they might blend in. So I'm glad that you left it black and white, because one, people then could also, like, imagine whatever colors or schemes they want. It's easier for you guys, and it helps to the transitions between the different artists and styles.
違います侍従長とお呼びください
Blink.
ああそうだった
So
本日
I
は
also
王子のお披露目で
I do want to hype up Capricume. Again, I mentioned how hard the lip syncing is, and especially in a language that may not be your own, like Japanese, but even just the subtle movements that we're seeing earlier and then going into the detail here, it's just, you know, wonderful job all around.
です皆に挨拶を
ランガです
The zoom! So good.
じゃあ
The hair movements, the eyebrows.
雪の国から来ました
So good. The blink.
終わりですか
ダメですか
ダメです
Dumb it is. The designs here also wonderful. I like the copyright.
なんか随分ととぼけた王子様だね。
きっと時差ボケか何かよ。
The lips.
あり
Horsies!
がとなお前たちここからは馬車入れないんだって
クレイジーロックの
Oh,
麓につい
oh. I do want to hype up this one. Like, I love the style of the eyes. A wonderful job all around. But I really loved this part with the eyes and just the subtle movement. Oh, I didn't even notice Smeagol's little eyelash. It's so cute. But yeah, it really helps to sell the emotions that happen in this scene.
たシンデレキは馬車を降りて坂道を上がっていきます
Oh, the background.
あのガラスのスケートをしっかりと抱いて
And again, I'm gonna hype up the glass again. Look at that glass! Like, and the subtle color helps so much. Like, it really helps the skateboard stand out. But then it, like, again with the whole black and white, it just works so good. Oh, the eyelashes on the model sheet, adorable. And the hair, very cute. Love it.
なんだこの声なんか様子がおかしくね
この武道会のルールはたった一つランガ王子を捕まえることそのた
Amazing.
めなら乱闘妨害何でもありなのです
Oh, so before we get into this part, number one, I love this part. It like the style, and the just sheer juxtaposition between this part and the entire rest of the animation. It's just so good because even in the actual drama CD, just this part again is like out of left field, and there's so much noise going on and you just can't figure out what's happening, but Kubo just went and ran. And those expressions, the juxtaposition of style, the sketchiness of the lines and the movement and just the rage in their faces, it's so good.
なんだこりゃ 確か舞踏会って。
舞踏ではなく武道会。
武道会。
お城で行われるのは戦う方の武道会だったのです。
Poor girl. I think that's also cute too. Like, you know, you not only had to design all of the actual main characters, but then you had to add designs and styles for all the people in the crowd too. Huh?
ここからは私の独壇場ね。どきなさい、小娘ども。ホイモンさせばな。
Clown. I remember that the first time. Ah, Kubo, just props all around. It's so good. And that transition, beautiful, between the two different artists. Using the smoke cloud as a transition to a different person's art, great. Hi! But so like having the cloud and then moving into that, it's so good. Good job, Sin. Amazing. Oh, also want to shout out to my fellow KH fan. I see that Nordic Wayfinder. I see you. I saw that. I was like, oh, friend. Oh, it's so good. Why, hello there. Are you excited for Dark Road? Just veering off to the left. Anyway. Yes, Kristen, a lot of the animators are here, and I've just been hyping them up. You can join me in hyping them up, Kristen. People who don't know Kristen does amazing skate pens. They were in the season sign and made the wonderful Longa pen, and they also write wonderful things as well. And we're part of the duo with getting May onto Twitter with the golf fic. Yes, yes, yes. Hype up. I'm going to hype up everybody that's in here. Hype you all up. No one is safe. Yeah, they do. But yes, anyway, wonderful transition. I loved the fan. The after image here. We talked about, Sar likes tea. I remember you from later on. I remember your name. I also really like it because my coffee name is Fox Likes Tea. So we are fellow tea enjoyers. I appreciate that. But yes, we were talking about smear frames and tweening, and this is really good too. Like, so before we saw it with Anne, when they did like Joe, the scene was squatting and the motion lines and blurs, and then here we have with the after image helps out too. So really good. Oh, where did the sound go? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, I did want to hype up this whole entire scene. Like, it was probably one of the scenes I was blown away with because, again, like, the movement of the background, the subtleness in the movement of the coat and the clothing and the hair and just everything. I can definitely see, like, why this was two people because there's a lot going on. And also, Cherry looks great. Color here. No thought behind those eyes. None. Oh, hedgehog! Where? Did I miss the hedgehog? Was it in the last scene? Where's the hedgehog? Oh, I saw it! I saw it! I saw it! I saw it! I saw the hedgehog. It was right there on the. It was on the grass. It was after this part. There it is! Oh, it's a Reki hedgehog! Hold on, Foxy, get out of the way. Tubi, get out of the way, Tubi. Tubi, you in the way. There, I'm gonna jump over here. Look at the hedgehog! There it is! Oh, it's so good! I'll have to keep an eye out for other hedgehogs. Oh, it's true. I could just do that, couldn't I? So many hedgehogs. Hi, little hedgehog. He's cute. We'll have to go back. Birdie! Like, it's so... Birdie, if you're still here in the chat, I really love your style. I have a few of your keychains. I like the brush that you use, Birdie. Always wonderful. I love the textures. So nice. They're so fancy. I love the masks. I love the fingerless, like the gloves. So cool. So cute. Bam! Bam! And the whole flipping in the air that happens later. Hedgehog! I saw it.
次の瞬間、ランガ王子は高々と舞い上がり、悠々とシャドウをかわしてしまいました。その優美で華麗な姿といい。
I like the hearts here in the corner. Again, I want to hype up. Gonna pause just a second. I love the gradation of the colors. Like like, and the focus on color in specific area. It really helps draw your eye and the attention of the parts. Yeah. Like the movement here. Can I? I don't know if I can do step by step. But yeah, it really helps with the overall transition. And again, something that would have been lost had the entire thing been colored. Yes.
なんて高さなの？
これがランガ王子のスケート。
So pretty.
着地したランガ王子に次々と女たちが襲いかかります。しかし誰一人ランガ王子を捕まえることはできません。
And then this one, obviously this part, again, lots of movement going on. Yes, 100%. Just the movement, the flaps of the cape, the transitions and falling, everything great. You said the comma and the period? Let's see. Oh, you can! Magic! So again, the movement here. Oh, and you can hold it down and it goes back. Amazing. I have learned a thing today. But yeah, so good. And the fact that little details like this, like, you didn't have to draw that part of the board there. You could have just assumed that the design was on the bottom of the board, but no, you guys can't do anything halfway. You have to do everything, crazy animators.
を捕まえることはできません。風のように坂道を滑り降りていきます。
なんて速さなの。
Movement in the tail, so good. This is such a simple scene, but it actually, I don't know, it was really fun when I saw this the first time. He just goes, woo! And it's probably just a tween, right? It's probably just a tween, like, from one's, like, you're just taking that frame and moving it over to another frame over a series of one. But the fact that it follows the line of the bridge is just really, it's a really nice detail. I like it. And also it's fun to watch him go back and forth. You've given me too much power now. I could just make him skate back and forth forever. Okay, we'll stop. But that's fun.
あれ？みんな？
気がつくとランガ王子は一人ぼっちになっていました。
Aw, all alone.
雪の国にいる時も、そしてこの
I
国
do
で
have the power of Adam.
ランガ王子
I don't know if I want that power.
同じだ。この国も。
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hype up. So, everything about this scene, wonderful. Like, the expressions, the movement, the textures and the lines, the blushies everywhere. So good. So good. It's so good. But yeah, that would be really fun to do, like a comparison of the first one. I was actually going back through the Twitter for funsies because I was trying to look for the designs, for references, for no apparent reason. But anyway, I was seeing some of the first like trailers and everything like that. Yeah, it's so nice to see how the progress has been made. Anyway, let's enjoy this scene.
悪い大丈夫かなんとか
ランガがぶつかったのは遅れて会
Oh,
場
the blink! You know, it's little, again, I mentioned subtlety. Like, it's the little things like that. So one, you've got a panning going on, which is really difficult to do in the first place because you're moving the position of the faces. But like this, that little blink, that little blink. He see Reki for the first time. It's so cute.
シンデレキでした。ですが、シンデレキはランガが王子だ
Again, focusing on the transition, like the transparency. So good.
とは気づいていません。
なんだよ、お前だけか。
もしかして道間違えちゃったとか
綺麗だ。
Okay. I gotta pause for this part. I know I was gonna mention that before, Kristen, but when he flips around, like when they're sitting next to one another, and he turns around to face Reki, it's so good. It's so good. Hello, Steph. Mwah. I'll stand Steph all day. Anyway, we're just gonna watch this part because I don't know if I'll pause it or not because I wanna watch it through, but I'll go back.
ガラスでできたスケボーなんて初めて見た。
ああこのスケボーのことかいつまで見てんだよ滑ろうぜ
俺と
他に誰がいるんだよほら
シンデレキがランガ王子の手を掴んで引っ張り上げましたその手は雪の国から来たランガ王子にはやけに熱く感じられたのです
Sorry, I might clip my mic. Anyway, the hands. Okay. We're gonna now that we've watched it. Okay, there's the turn. Very good.
ランガがぶつかったのは
We're gonna go through and dissect it.
シンデレキでしたですがシンデレキはランガが王子だとは気づいていません
なんだよ、お前だけか。
もしかして道間違えちゃったとか
綺麗だ。
Okay, so number one, again, the color choicing, excellent. The gradation in the background to make the white of these characters in the front pop, great choice.
ガラスでできた。
The blinks, the movements, the little lines in the mouth, the hair, like...
スケボーなんて
And yeah, someone mentioned it before, the reflection. And the fact that the reflection is talking. Like, the fact that there's so much detail put into it.
初めて見た。
And the reflection moving down and the change in where the image is in the reflection.
このスケボーのことかいつまで見てんだよ滑ろうぜ
俺と
他に誰がいるんだよほら
シン
Oh, the hands, the speed, the movement lines on the ground.
デレキがランガ王子の手を掴んで引っ張り上げまし
Eyes!
たその手は
Number one, I love how Steph draws them in the first place because she always, or sorry, I don't know their pronouns. Steph, they always, like, the way they draw eyes and eyelashes, mwah. I love that. But the fact that they captured it in the subtleness and the
雪の
movements,
国から来たランガ王子
and then
に
the
は
shine,
やけに熱く感じられたのです
and this. I live for this. I live, like, Kristen and other people, okay, thank you. Kristen and other people who know my art know that this is the expression. I love this expression. And when people look fondly at other people,
なんかお前つまんなそうだな。せっかく滑るんだからさ、楽しく行こうぜ。
そう言ってシンデレキは滑り始めました。それは完全に自己流の
so good! Look at that jump! Yes, the I'm smitten, that's a good way to put it. Like the movement of the dress, everything. This was actually the first, I think, animatic part that I saw when I was first catching up with the account and the itself. Yeah! Yes. That's trademark me. Any of my drawings. That's the expression I give. But yes, and so it's nice to see it like in the whole of the animatic itself.
めちゃくちゃな滑りでした。けれど
君、とっても楽しそうに滑るんだね。大好きだからな。大好き。お前だってそうだろ。スケートは無限大なんだからさ。
バランス
And the change in style. I know! The change in style from that more like traditional style to obviously it's mirroring the action that's going on in the scene to be a little more jokey or cartoony.
を崩したシンデレキの手を
But then the hands, that's a good hand. That's a nice hand right there. And then the mirror, you know, I love that it's a direct parallel to the beach episode, the infamous beach episode where Langa saves Reki. So good.
調子に乗って振り返ったりするから。悪い。助かった。どういたしまして。
Oh, see okay. We're gonna pause and just look at that transition. One, those really cute eyes. Okay, let's go for it. But look at that. So it turns like this that it's crazy to think about. I've animated only one scene with people dancing in a circle like that. I was a fool, and I don't know if people watch Death Parade, but I made an animation of my original characters to the opening where the two characters are like turning around each other. I don't know if anyone has watched that opening, but it's really good. And just like it's so hard. It's so hard. Like just focusing on those frames and the changes and how it would change over time and the pacing of it. And there's still the background is moving too. Everything. Oh, yes. I love Death Parade. I'm sorry that I have not told you about this, Kristen, but I love Death Parade. It's one of the best animes that I've ever watched. Music on point, animation beautiful, story amazing. Death Parade, if you have not watched Death Parade, 100% recommend. It's definitely dark and heavy because it's about death, but it's very good. Animation, wonderful. But yeah, anyway, very pretty. That whole scene, amazing. Oh, look at your spirit going eyelashes.
シンデレキが笑う
They're so cute.
とランガ王子も笑いました。
Oh, the rim lighting here with the subtleness and the ice road, the gay ice road. Very good.
なんということでしょう。二人の足元にキラキラと輝く氷の道ができていくではありませんか。
これは氷の道。面白い。
The movement lines work so well
シンデレキとラン
here.
ガ王子は氷の道を二人で滑り降りていきます。
The spin.
月明かりに輝く氷と
They're so happy and
二
in
人の姿は
love.
幻想的で美しい絵のようでした。
It's so cute.
なんなの魔法わからないけどでも二人ともすごく楽しそう
つまらなそう
Oh,
な
this
顔をして
part, also wonderful. I see Sin and Alex, a wonderful job here. Again, the lighting, wonderful. I like the coloration with the road and with the almost like northern lights, I guess you could say. But this, again, that movement, that turn that we saw before. Oh, so good. Oh, please, yes, please share. Again, when there's multiple animators, I'm very much like, who did what? How did it go? How long did it take? I'm here for it. Oh, backgrounds. Got it. They worked. They turned out great. The add the glow layer on the moon, very nice. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, nice. Because Alex, this looks like your art style. And then did Sen help with the animation? Oh no, you are Sen. Potato is Sen. No, Yuki? Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Nice. Yeah, you know, I do not do Warrior Cats. Like, I've never read the series because I'm weird, but I love Warrior Cat animations because the animators are so talented, and I love seeing them. Like, I love seeing the progression of the Warrior Cat animations. And so, again, I love to see, like, how multiple animators and the maps come together and everything. So nice. Yeah, and people drop out all the time, so you'll see, like, them change people, or like people will be awesome and cover or do collabs so that you can cover that area. So it's great that you were able to work together, because it happens, you know, especially when you have a deadline. It's a great storyboard. It's great. I love it. The movement's so good. Like the spin. Look at them, they're in love. Also this, like this whole part, like, I love his expression. I love the focus on the again, because the focus of this scene is the conversation that they're having between each other. So I think it's really good that you went through the effort of doing the mouse flaps. And that's so good. We're gonna watch that again because that lip syncing is so good. Like the it's hard to explain, but like the subtle move, the widening of the mouth, like, obviously you can portray that word. You could portray that word in that sentence without so many changes, but like the subtle movements and like this, like it's the same like as this open mouth here, like sound wise, like the mouth would make that same shape, but because his head is moving up, because he's getting more excited, it shows off so well, like how his expression and his voice is changing in that subtleness of the mouth shape change. Oh, it's so good. Oh no, it's midnight. Alex, look.
この国じゃ一日の終わりになるんだよ、金が。つまりあれが鳴り終わったら日が変わるってこと。あ、そうだった。
Nice angle.
溶けちまったらここにはいられねえ。どうしたの？悪い。俺もう行かなきゃ。え？でもお前と滑れてすげえ楽しかった。じゃあな、待って。
The coat, I just want to point out the coat extending, that flap, very nice. Valid, Alex.
ちょっと名前聞けなかったな。
Oh.
あれ？これは
ランガ王子が拾い上げたのは
Nice angle again.
シンデレキが履いていた ガラスのスケボーでし
The
た。
reflection! So good. This part! That part caught me completely off guard. I was not expecting that, but it was so good. Mother? It was so good. Oh, and hold on. Hold on. You don't think I see that? Oh, look at that arm. My Tubi is, oh no! Tubi is hiding it again. We're gonna look at that arm. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait, there's a hedgehog. Where's the hedgehog? Was it before that? Where? I'm going. Gotta find it. It's really cute. I like that hair. That's cute expressions. I love the mimicking of the comic style cue. It's very good. Did I miss it? I do appreciate the arm. It's very nice. Did I miss the hedgehog? I missed the hedgehog. I missed it. I know there was the hedgehog that was a hedge bush. It was an actual hedgehog. Oh, bye, Sar! Yeah, thank you so much for coming! I'm gonna give you all excuses to hype each other up because it was great. The tiny panel? I don't see it. I don't see the hedgehog. Oh. The tiny panel at the bottom? Which tiny panel? The tiny panel at the beginning? Oh, is there no hedgehog? Oh no! Tiny hedgehog, why? Oh no! Oh well, the tiny hedgehog will live in our hearts. Be free, tiny hedgehog.
クレイジーロック城での S から1週間が経ちました。
And again, on
今日
point.
も姉たちに押し付けられた家事をやっています。時折
楽しかったなあいつとのスケート。でももう
ランガー王子とのスケートを思い出しては
Their
ため息を
expressions.
つくのでし
The
た。
Bijoshi
なんなの
Bijishi
よ暗い
background.
ねため息つきたいのはこっちよ。女王になり損ねたんだから。
お母様本気だったんだ。
王子の心を奪った女がいるというのは本当なの。
And thank you. It's so cute.
私の富、権力、名声が。
I love all the expressions. Oh, is that Joe? Is that Joe serving him spaghetti and meatballs? I think I was just so entranced by the movement and by like Cherry themselves that I didn't even notice that it was Joe.
シャワーに巻き菱混ぜて。
The caltrops.
でもまあよく考えたら僕まだ結婚とか早いし、チェリー姉はそろそろ結婚した方がいいと思うけど。
This whole part also wonderful. Like putting animation to these nonsense, they're not nonsense words, but they're basically nonsense words because they're just like combinations of strings of ideas. And yeah, it's so cute. Frania, welcome. You have come at a wonderful time. We are halfway through and it's been an hour and a half. It's been about an hour and a half and we're halfway through it, the 30-minute animation. That's how our night is going. It's really cute. If you haven't watched it, Frenia, definitely watch the whole thing. Guilty Gear phase. Nice. Valid. I've seen some art. There's a new character that dropped today, it looks like. Well, it's in the VOD. It'll be in the VOD. but you can definitely watch it. Hold on. Speaking of which, let me get the link. Pay no attention to... Oh wait, I got the link before. Did I get the link before? Is this the link? I think that's the link. I hope that's the link. If you want to watch the animation and support the wonderful artists and animators that were part of it, I think that's the link. If it's not, I'm sorry. I had saved it from before. Okay, good. But yeah, you can go support the original release. I'm just fangirling about it. 100 comments! Yes! That's what you deserve. I hope you get fan art. I may draw fan art. Who knows? But yes, so we were at the part after the ball where Cindereki is back with his stepsisters. In the YouTube video, I'm sure. Oh, so nice! Oh, so good! Sela? Yeah, the just the attention to detail, and again the texture on the kanji and everything is so good. Yeah, the calligraphy, and the going back a little bit, the fact that Mia has the calligraphy on the face. Sila, oh gosh, why I never remember. Thank you, Alex, for keeping me in check. Oh, it was just, oh, that's awesome though. But also, props to these backgrounds. I don't know if because I've been playing a lot of Twisted Wonderland recently, but this whole part kind of reminded me of like the Twisted Wonderland boys interacting in the background. Like, it helps sell it too. They're so nice. It does. It adds so much. Yeah. Again, like interacting with the space, interacting with each other, and even though the background is more detailed, that like because it's sort of faded or in the gradation isn't as like poppy as the characters themselves. It really helps. Yeah. Mouse, where'd you go? Mouse. Uh-oh, I lost my mouse. Oh no. Oh no, my mouse died. Hold on. Emergency meeting. Take a break if you need to take a break. Go get some water. Hydrate. Stretch. I gotta find my cord because my mouse died. Rip. It's in here somewhere. Don't mind the moving around sounds. I don't have a mouse, so I can't mute. I can't mute the stream. Oh, smart objects? Amazing. Oh, there it is. I found the cord. The day is saved. Oh, you made the backgrounds in Photoshop? Amazing. I can't work with Photoshop. It's so nice, though. It's good lines. The line thickness, very good. Oh, wait, you did the animation in Photoshop? Like the whole thing in Photoshop? Okay, I was about to say, I was like, wow, bless you for animating in Photoshop. Nice. Man, I have Clip Studio. That's what I use. But I've done very little animation. I was gonna say.
チェリーネが切れた。
実の母親に手をかけるなんて。
死んでないわよ。
みんな王鵬ロートクリック
I think Kristen mentioned it before, that it's very much like the actual anime, like the episode. Oh my gosh, really? What did they use? Blender? Oh my gosh. Wow, many props. So many kudos. Well, thank you. It looked great. Yeah, between everybody, how many different programs were used to animate this? Because so far we've got Blender, Photoshop for some of the backgrounds. Anybody use Clip Studio? Yeah. After Effects, yep. Procreate, okay. Any Toon Boom? But there's not really puppets. Toon Boom is mostly puppets, right? Premiere, okay, yeah. Amazing. And the fact that all of these... Oh, bye! Yeah, I'm 100% here to hype up. Thank you so much for coming, Birdie. Canva! Yeah, I picked up Canva. I have an account. I haven't done anything with it. Alright, man, that's a lot of programs.
焼肉教食焼肉定食焼き畑農業無農薬野菜
野菜
関係ないの混じってるだろ。
それくらい怒ってるってことでしょ。
その頃クレイジーロック上で
Oh,
は
I love this whole
ラン
part
ガ
too.
王子が消えてしまい
It's so
大
good.
変
The
な騒ぎ
shadows,
に
the
なって
shading
い
in
ま
this
した。
part.
まったく王子は何を考えておいでなのか。
いつもぼーっとしててよくわからないお方ですから。
いくらお城を探しても見つからないはずです。
Yes, so many. Again, the background designs.
侍従長のスネーク
This
と
part is so
町へ来てい
cute.
ました。
王子、本当に探すつもりですか？
Lip syncing.
あの子とまた滑ってみたいんだ。
ですが、相手の名前も居場所もわからないのでは探しようが。顔くらいは覚えてますよね。
変な顔だった。
王子、いい方。
So good. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, that's I was gonna mention. You know, there's a ton of different animators, and there's a ton of different styles, and so it's neat to see like what kind of characters they come in. Oh, sketcheth. Do ye olde dope sketcheth. I do ride upon my board of skating when I go to dope sketcheth. Can you give me some hot wheels? Yes. Again.
ユニークな顔。
Walkie bug. Amazing. They did another one with like Mia's face, like the expressions on point. Oh yeah, dope sketches. Unique.
まあいいでしょう。しかし手がかりがそれだけでは。
手がかりならあるよ。
そう言って
The board.
ランガ王子は
The
あのガラスのスケボーを取り出しました。
the sparkle, the transparency, the slow pan, the blur. Where is it? This. Go back, YouTube. There you are. The blur in this to make the focus completely on the board is such a good effect. He's so happy. Yes. I know what you are. It's like that dog meme. It's a bit fruity.
一緒に滑ればわかるはずなんだ。
こうしてランガ王子の人探しが始まりました。娘のいる家を訪れてはあのガラスのスケボーで滑ってもらうのです。しかし
違う。
The board rolls forward.
残念だけど。
どうやって乗るのかしら。
お騒がせしました。
どの娘が乗ってもあの氷の道はできませんでした。
もう日が暮れます。今日はこのくらいで。
でも
王子、
あと1件だけ。
そう言ってランナー王子が指さしたのはシンデレキのいる屋敷でした。
私どもの屋敷を訪れていただけるなんて。
I love this. I like. There are several points and scenes that stood out to me, but this is definitely one of them. Just the shaking of the hips and then like the, you know, fetchingly draped against the wall. So good.
ジはこちらのスケボーに乗っていた娘を探している。ここにお城の S に参加した娘はいるか。
私ですわ。
確か。
Blink.
違う。多分。
何それ。とにかく乗らせていただきますわよ。
お待ちください。あの夜王子と滑ってたのは私です。
シェリーね、抜け駆けはなしだよ。
あんたたちは引っ込んでなさい。ここは母さんが。
王子様にだって選ぶ権利があるよ。
ここは確率の高いものから行くべきだ。
じゃあ私じゃない。
どこから。
I still love that. It doesn't matter what animator is doing it. Like that hip swing is the same, regardless of the animator. And I actually really like the textured pencil lines, and again, like the different gradations is very good.
来るのその自信。
王子様、私です。覚えておいでですよね。
Sweat drop.
順番守りなさいよ。
若い順に並ぶってのはどう？
美人が先に並ぶに決まってるわ。
だから何なんだその自信は。
待てよ。
There he is.
スケボーの持ち主は
The man of the
そい
hour.
つじゃないぜ。
Okay, now when this first came up, I was like, of course Jam did this part. Of course Jam did the Matcha Blossom bickering. I was like, there's no way that they didn't. Like, who could have thought? Who could have? Of course. This is perfect choice. So when you guys, okay, so that's another question. When you guys were deciding which parts to do, did you volunteer for specific ones, or did they, did you, like, was there a list of particular ones that you just kind of, oh, okay. Oh, got it. And then just the moderator helped decide from there. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, it's nice too because then you like, you know, you're really passionate about that particular scene or that particular character, and so you're gonna do him justice. Oh yeah, I was gonna say some people had like significantly longer parts than others. And that's a great way to do it. But it turned out great. Okay, now let's just enjoy the bickering, shall we?
怪しいやつ。何者だ。俺か。俺は魔法使い小次郎。
知り合い？
あんたが生まれる前お隣に住んでたのよ。
魔法使い小次郎。お前ってやつはなんで俺の邪魔ばかり。
それはこっちのセリフだ。うちの大鍋にムカデなんか入れやがって。
入れるだろ魔法使いが。
あれはシチューの鍋だったんだよ。
That movement, that subtle movement makes such a difference. One, the expressions, beautiful. Two, like the bounce. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, it's definitely very motivating. Where's that bounce? I want that bounce. Show me the bounce. Okay, here we go. But like the little movements up and down, like this whole part, so good. And then Joe's like, it's not showing the frames.
に住んでたのよ。
魔法使い小次郎。お前ってやつはなんで俺の邪魔ばかり。
Even just this
それは
part.
こっちのセリフだ。うちの大鍋にムカデなんか入れやがって。
入れるだろ魔法。
That like that squash and stretch that happens like when he's moving forward. And then something similar here where it's funny because his is more of a subtle squash and stretch, whereas Joe's just like boom, he's just out there. The anger lines at the bottom, excellent, wonderful, 10 out of 10. More combos.
どうしても諦めきれないランガ王子の
The
視界に
bounce! The bang bounce! So good! Hi Nova, welcome!
奥で掃除をするシンデレキの姿が
Oh.
こうで掃除してる子は
Oh, that's so good! I remember that one from before too. Like the tweening, like the motion tweening with the hand. Because again, like it's looks like it's 3 frames. Yeah. So there's a down, there's a smear, and then there's an up. And so it works really well. Oh wait, there's 4. So 1. Yeah, roughly 4 frames. Oh, jammed! Welcome! I was just... Yes! I did did you get summoned because of the of course? Welcome. Yes, we were just gushing. I wanted to gush. Now that you're here, I can gush about it in person. But I wanted, you know, they said this was your first time like really animating something. But it, like the subtle, I wanted to say the subtle like up and down motions, and this part in particular, like the squash stretch of Cherry up, and then with Joe like just jutting in from the other side. It was so good. There's a lot of the artists. I think Alex was the main one that summoned them all here. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Then who is it that was their first time? I was Oh, okay. No. I was misreading. No. I think because we were talking about your scene, and then I had asked how many people were part of the project. Like, there were a lot of people part of the project, and Alex had mentioned, like, because, like, Rose had done in, like, Blender and done new animation in something they hadn't done before, so I think I just got confused. I'm sorry, no one slandered you. I apologize. But yes, I can, you know, looking at it now, I can definitely tell because of, like, the subtleness. The snack. Nice. Does it say I'm streaming Final? I changed it. It shouldn't say that I'm streaming Final Fantasy 14. Does it say I'm streaming Final Fantasy? No, it says I'm streaming art. Okay, good. No, I was streaming this. Okay, I was like, wait. I do stream Final Fantasy 14, but not today. Now kiss. And appreciate the bang bounce once again. Where is it? There it goes.
どうしても諦めきれないランガ王子の視界に奥で掃除をするシンデレキの姿が。
向こうで掃除してる子は？
That's what I was mentioning, but what I was mentioning before was that it's roughly like 4 frames of movement, but I like the base movement of the hand, the spear hand, the smear upward hand, and then the upward hand at the end. 3 years, Nova! Oh my gosh! Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Wow, 31 months. That's so long. Sticking with me through all the craziness.
ったら末の娘なんですけども、みっともなくてとても表に出せるような子じゃありませんのよ。
しかしもうランガ王子はママ母の言葉を聞いていませんでした。
Oh, beautiful.
シンデレキにまっすぐ歩み寄っていきます。その迷いのない瞳。
Oh, the bang bounce again.
とてもいいよ。
I like that. Like, and things like that are hard. It's hard to really put into words, but like everything moving independently but also together, you know, because you've got the hair on one kind of set with the frames and then the eyes moving on a different kind of frame, but it's still going over the other lines, and so it's interesting to see like how they work together. Yeah, oh yeah, everyone did an amazing job. This is basically the Animator hype stream. So if you want to hype up the animators, many of them are in the chat. You can tell them you love them and appreciate the hard work that they put into this amazing creation. And we can also appreciate all the little nuances. And I've only found 2 hedgehogs. I want to find more hedgehogs.
でもいいよ。
君、すみません。今拭き掃除が終わったところで。やっと見つけた。なんでお前がここに。まさか王子って。お前だったのか。
シンデレキはようやく気がつきました。
Who needs that towel? Oh, the colors. Who needs that towel? I don't need that towel. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
相手が雪の国のランガ王子だったことに。
君、名前は？
Okay, we're gonna go back to that spin, because just like we saw with one of the other animators, that the movement in the frame, and I love the subtleness of the pigtails bouncing is very nice. And then obviously the color callback to when they were first on the ice road, and again like the juxtaposition between the whiteness of the characters making it pop, and then the effective, like they're kind of in their own little world.
王子だったことに。
君、名前は？
シンデレキ。
So cute.
申します。
Spinner gun!
一緒に乗ってくれる？
Eyelashes! This is also cute. I really love Harumi's style. It works really well for this scene in particular too.
ランガ王子が優しく手を差し伸べます。シンデレキはその手を取り、そっと右足をガラスのスケートに乗せました。すると、なんということでしょう。あのキラキラ輝く氷の道が現れたではありませんか。
Reflections are hard.
これはやっぱり君だったんだね、シンデレキ。
シンデレキが王子の話してる娘だったなんて。
嘘でしょ。
穴口よしや。
I love the pencil, like the choice of pencil here is very good. Like the, again, Sen, wonderful. Definitely enjoying the colors, the expressions, all good.
驚きすぎてキャラ変わってんぞカオル。
ダンガ王子、俺を見つけてくれてありがとう。
This, like, when the drama CD first came out, I think that's the line that just really made me so happy. Oh, they're so cute. Bonk. It's just the fact that he phrases it like, thank you for finding me. Because, you know, this is 100% a parallel to the actual anime. Anyway, I'll brag about Ringa later.
2人はこうして再び巡り合うことができました。2人の前に続く氷の道はまるで雪の国へと続く
Pretty road!
ロードのようです。
Oh, I wanted to gush about the outfits too. I loved the little Princey outfit. He's so cute. His little headband.
ランガ王子は優しくシンデレキの手を引いて2人は末永く幸せに。
Now kiss! Oh, Adam!
誰？
よく聞いてくれたね。ランガ王子。
And Sizu? Sizu is like the movement of the eyes and the patterns and the bouncy of the hair. Very good. This whole scene, great. The wedding outfits, yes.
空からなんか降ってきたわ。
誰だよあんた。仮面なんかつけて。
でも
Oh, hand!
レキ、
かっこいい。
は
は
腐ってんじゃないの？
I also love the fact that they stop calling him Cindereki here and just call him Reki. It's very good.
な仮面だ。
心外だな。ビリデバビデブー。二人に悪趣味な仮面だ。
まさかあの仮面は
悪逆皇帝アダム。
なんだよそれ。
この国のかつての王です。
聞いたことがあるわ。
ブブルブブルブ
暴虐の限りを尽くして追放されたって。
兵士たち、ランガ王子を守れ。
久しぶりだな。犬。
犬？
その男はもともと私の家臣なんだよ。さあ、犬。ランガ君をさらってこっちに来い。
頭が。
忘れ。
Also very subtle, but the movement of the cane. Yeah, as a design, it's great. The movement of the cane and the addition of the cane, also a great idea, but it really helps to sell the character. And there's even smears on the cane, which was fun. I appreciate all those useless cards. They have floofy hats, and I appreciate that. Where'd they go? Where are those useless cards? We can go back and appreciate them.
なんだよそれ。
この国のかつての王です。
聞いたことがあるわ。暴虐の限りを尽くして追放されたって。
They're definitely not paid enough. There they are! Look at their floofy hats or hair. I'm not sure what that is, but they're great. They and the horses should be friends. Though the horses were a little more useful. Especially Backside Rodeo. Was that what we named the horse? The sticker horse? Backside Rodeo.
久しぶりだな。犬。
犬？
その男はもともと私の家臣なんだよ。さあ、犬。
Also, the masks were really good too.
こっちに来い。
The horses are the guards? I mean, it would make sense, right? Because, well, no, the mice turned into the horses. But yeah, who knows how muscle magic worked? Maybe they were the guards the whole time.
頭が。
忘れてはいないんだろう。私に刻まれた犬の記憶を。
なんか後ろから首を出してきたぞ。スネーク？何か苦しみ始めた。
ただし、
申し訳ありません。ランガ王子。
あれ。
地獣長に連れ去られたぞ。
さあ、ランガ王子をこちらへ。
させないわよ。王子は私と。
The lines, so good.
マッスルランクソ仮面が邪魔だ。
相変わらずアホだな。そんな魔法より走った方が早い。
君を迎え。
I know the knee pat was great. Alex!
僕と踊ろう。
Maru.
待てアダム。ランガを返せ。
諦める。
I love that frame. I love that frame of yeah, this one. It's so good. The frame is so good. Langa's hair.
諦めるなシンデレキ。俺とのスクワット。
And the eyes, very good.
魔法使いはすっ込んでろ。俺が王子を助けて玉の腰に乗る。
王子様。私を見て捕まえて。
お母様は下がっててよ。僕が王子様を助けてハッピーエンドだ。
ああ、楽しいな。ランガ君、ほら、もっと回って。
The heart at the end. You went all out for it. It was great. And that was genius. So I wanted to point this one out in particular. That was a really genius way to do that line, because obviously that line could be interpreted in several different ways, as far as like he's spinning and so that's why, or it's like fading out because Reki's waking up for the dream. But I think like the try cut was a really clever way to do that. So that was great, Alex. This scene also, the rose brush, great. Janeo! Aww, little tear. Also very good. The movement of the chest.
お兄ちゃんまたの形に絵本読みながら寝ちゃったんだ。
This whole scene, I was looking at it a second time. It's really nice, like all those subtle movements. Oh, there it is. I see the hedgehog. I found it. Hedgehog spotted. But like the movement in the chest and the focus on the bubbles and the movement in the hair and just like her squatting and it works really well with this style because again you've got a very like gradiated, simple line, but kind of detailed background, but then that real focus on the characters and I don't know, the line width and everything works really well with it. Snap.
シンデレキは俺だ。
何の夢見てんだろ
Oh, not walk cycle. This part was cute too. They're so genius. They were having the same dream. Yay! There it is. We did it. So cute. Yay! Wonderful job, everybody. Same love. What? Why did you ban homosexuals? Twitch! I'm sorry, apparently no homosexuals allowed in the chat. I'm sorry that Twitch... Oh man. I'm sorry that Twitch... Oh no! It blocked your words, oh no! Let them be gay, Twitch. It's okay, I allowed the word. I allowed it. We're fine now. Anyway, wonderful job. Look at all these amazing animators and artists. Yay! Go support them. And the official release. Yay, Alex! Yay! So nice. That was so cute. Probably one of my favorite parts. Yeah, no worries. Like, definitely all the hype. Thank you guys so much for all your hard work. It was awesome to see. It was a joy to watch and be with you. And again, I hype you up all the time. Anytime you want hype, I can give you hype. Because you deserve it. It's good. Yeah, I'm an animation nerd, so I like going through things like this. Thank you so much for being here and bringing everybody. Look at their wedding outfits! They're married, Your Honor. I love this one too. It's so good. That dress though, I'm gonna have to draw these too. They're so cute. The link to the video is here. Boom. There you go, Echo. You can watch it a million times and go and like the video on Twitter on the official account. You can follow all the amazing animators up there. Many of them are here in the chat, so if anybody streams, go ahead and shout it out. You can. Feel free to put your socials in there. Let me find... Here. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Here, we're gonna go to the official Twitter. I got your notifications turned on so that I could see when you retweet everything. But this is the official Twitter page. Many of the animators are posting like their individual parts. And so you can like and retweet and follow all these amazing people. Also, shout out to this gorgeous title card. Very nice, very beautiful. Love those colors. Those boys. But yeah, definitely go follow, like... Oh, someone already... Aww. The colors. Oh, Vanessa. Nice. It's really cute. Definitely worth a watch. Yep, they have a YouTube channel you can subscribe and follow for any future projects. I don't know what might be happening. But yeah. Thanks so much for stopping by, Nova. Yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. I'm a little tired, but I am happy to sketch some chibis if people want to stick around. I was going to sketch for Reki's birthday. So people can feel free to stick around, or if you need to head out, I understand. Yeah, of course. I'm happy to. I love helping support what people create, and especially when there's as much love and attention put into it as this.